Thanks, Sam. It is very tempting to let the cold weather keep you from your exercise routine, yet there are many advantages to a winter workout if you take the right precautions. So it's generally safe to get active during the cold weather months. Here today to talk more about the benefits and safety tips when exercising outdoors is Julie Sopchak, an exercise physiologist with Hartford HealthCare GoodLife Fitness. Welcome.
Hi, thanks so much for having me. Great to be here.
Great to have you. So what are some advantages to a winter workout?
So in short, the body works just a little bit harder when it's cold out. So that's to maintain its internal temperature. So it's very likely you're going to burn some more calories and even strengthen your cardiovascular system. Granted, you're relatively healthy with no underlying issues. Also, there's something we have called brown fat, and that might be stimulated in the cold weather. So brown fat basically is fat cells that just burn fuel to create heat, which is really good for your metabolism. And also exercising outside during the winter also maintains the advantage of sun exposure, which is going to provide us with some vitamin D, which those levels tend to dip a little bit during these colder, darker months.
Great points. I love it. All right, how should someone prepare before exercising outside?
Check the weather and make note of any precipitous, icy, or windy conditions. Make sure you're wearing weather-appropriate clothing to keep warm and layer up. Wearing synthetic material with moisture-wicking capabilities as a base is recommended in order to keep the body dry. Absorbent materials like cotton will stay wet and cold next to your skin. Next, you're going to want to try adding some fleece or wool for insulation. And then lastly, put on a waterproof and breathable outer layer. Try different things out. Everyone's going to be different and have different preferences. Additionally, performing some warm-up exercises is recommended to increase that blood flow and loosen up any soft tissues before performing any strenuous activity. And that's going to help you prevent some injuries there.
All right, great. Yeah, there's some great new fabrics that you mentioned. All right, are there symptoms people should be mindful of when exercising on a cold day?
So in cold weather, your blood vessels will constrict to preserve energy and temperature, particularly in the limbs, and that's in order to direct the blood to the torso where all your organs are. And this is going to cause the heart to work against a bit more resistance. So if you have any underlying heart conditions, you should be mindful of symptoms like chest pains, shortness of breath. That could be indicative of a larger issue. Cold air can also provoke asthma symptoms. So if you are an asthmatic, you might want to consider a scarf that's going to help keep your airway warm. Additionally, we have hypothermia and frostbite. Those are caused by exposing the body to extremely cold temperatures. Frostbite symptoms include numbness, loss of feeling, stinging sensations in the affected areas, most commonly the face, fingers, toes. And hypothermia is an abnormally low body temperature, and symptoms like that are going to include intense shivering, slurred speech, loss of coordination, and fatigue. If you experience any of that, seek help and warmth immediately.
All right, quick last question, Julie. What should someone do after they exercise outside?
Just as we should warm up, you should cool down after exercise, even when it's already cold out. So this just means you got to gradually decrease the intensity of your exercise, allow your heart rate to come down gently, prevent your muscles from getting tight. Also, hydration is just as important in the winter as it is in the summer. We can often be tricked during the winter because the cold doesn't make us feel as thirsty as the heat does. So your body still needs adequate fluid intake, so don't be fooled. Stay hydrated.
All right, Julie Sopchak, thank you so much. Great information.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.